This is Koala Cards. It is a app that I have built for my own personal Korean studies, and I'm going to go over the features. So the first thing I'll do when I'm studying is I will find a web article that is interesting to me. So in this case, I'm just looking at Wikipedia, and I've got the article about metal detectors, which might be a fun read. So I go over to the reading section and I can copy paste the URL in there, and then in the background, it's going to download the article. If I'm getting the text from a different source, I can also optionally paste it here, but in this case, I'm going to just go for the web version. And so it's processing in the background still. I'll give it a moment. And now you can see here, it's done processing and I've got the article. Worth mentioning too that this app is desktop first. I would not recommend using it on mobile. It uses the mouse pointer quite a bit. And so I can read the article, and as I'm reading the article, I might find words that I don't understand. So I'll highlight them and then I click explain, and the app will then give me an explanation of the word. And it doesn't have to be single words. It can also be clauses or phrases. So if I wanted to highlight multiple words, I can highlight and click explain for that. So this word right here says German inventor. And as I get highlights, it's going to save them over here. And then I can select all, and I can actually import them into a flashcard deck. And so now those have all been added to my Koala deck, as it's called. And so now I can go here and study cards, and it's going to do voice.
금속 탐지기, metal detector,
All right, so we're doing some voice exercises based on what we highlighted in the article. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the phrase. 금속 탐지기.
독일의 발명가, German inventor,
독일의 발명가. All right.
metal detector,
금속 탐지기.
금속 탐지기,
All right, and
metal detector,
I got that one correct, so I can mark how difficult I thought it was. I'll say this one was hard.
German inventor,
독일의 발명가.
독일의 발명가, German inventor.
I'll say that this one was a little bit easier. Based on how hard or easy something is determines when the review is scheduled. And you can also ask questions. So I could say, tell me the etymology of this word. And it gives you a little explanation there. And then I'll say, make similar cards. And it will actually suggest cards that I can add to this deck based on it. And so if I wanted to add these, that'll get added to my deck also. And so I go here and I'm going to mark that one. And so now we're done. We can go back to the deck selection. There's a few other features, like there is typing practice. If you don't want to do typing and you want to dictate to do speaking practice, you can do it with your microphone. Let's try that out right here. 저는 유튜브 동영상을 하고 있습니다. I don't even know if that was grammatically correct, but let's see. So I said, I am doing a YouTube video, or so I think. So I'm going to submit my writing or speaking now. and it's going to grade me. Okay, so I said hada, and it seems to think that 만들다 would be a better verb. It says that 동영상을 하고 있습니다 is unnatural, and it gives me a better alternative. And if there's words in here that I don't know, I can click the word and click explain selected words like that. I can write more. I can also go back. I can look at my writing history if I want to share this with my tutor or something like that. And then there's also a number of settings that you can review. You can hear your own voice. Some people like that, some people don't. You can make it play back faster or slower or that sort of thing. And you can also get a number of graphs on your project. I'm going to go ahead and save that. The last feature, which I haven't really developed too much yet, is I added this recent activity report, which is something I intend on using to share with my tutors. So it's just a very simple printable report that I'm going to be able to give to my tutor so they can see how I'm doing. That is where the app is today. Let me know what you think and feel free to try it out at the URL on the screen.